Hello everybody, this is Intrepid83 and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X HD. Alright, let's take care of the sphere levels we got from every Altana, and then continue making our way through this underground waterway. Let's see where it leads. Nice strength boost there for Waka, but Riku, she's got MP next time, I guess. Alright. So touch the save sphere just in case, and let's go. Oh, looks like there's something on the bottom over there. On the floor, whatever you want to call it. What do we got? Get a rematch. It's a weapon for Waka with the evade and counter ability on it. It's kind of like counterattack, like the Avenger we got, but it only triggers when the party member successfully dodges the attack. I believe it actually helps you dodge as well in a way, but yeah. And in this one we get another Avenger, so yeah. But the counterattack ability, yeah, it's evade and counter, and the counterattack abilities are triggered with physical attacks, so I don't think magic attacks trigger it, but yeah. So yeah, counterattack, if I didn't mention it before, any physical attacks that go towards the party member with that ability on it, they will counter every time, whether the physical attack connects or not. So yeah.
You're all right? We were so worried. It's good to have you back.
Thank you.
Keenock.
Why, you?
I have saved him. He was a man who craved power. And great power he had, but he feared losing it. Trembling at unseen enemies, he spent his days scheming petty schemes, chased by his fears, never knowing rest. You see, now he has no worries. He has been granted sleep eternal. Death is a sweet slumber. All the pain of life is gently swept away. Ah, yes. So you see, if all life were to end in Spira, all suffering would end. Don't you see? Do you not agree? That, Yuna, is why I need you. Come, Lady Yuna. Come with me to Zanarkand, the lost city of the dead. With death on our side, we will save Spira, and for this, I will take from you your strength, Yuna, your life, and become the next Sin. I will destroy Spira. I will save it.
You're totally nuts!
Unpleasant. Very well. I will give you your death. You seem to want it so.
Run! Protect Yuna!
Go!
No way! I'm fighting!
I said go!
Ah!
I won't leave Kamari behind.
He's a guardian. Protecting you is everything.
Orin!
That's right. We're all guardians. Yeah, you know what that means? Yuna, anywhere you go, I'll follow.
Anywhere I go.
Yeah, anywhere.
Well then, let's go.
Hey, Kamari! Leave some for us!
Hey, wait for me!
Me too!
I'll go too.
Alrighty. Sounds like fun. Alright, Yuna. Let's take her these sphere levels here. As you can see, she is very close to Riku's part of the sphere grid right here. Just need to unlock the level 2 lock and go for. You can actually get her the steal and use abilities here. Use, I'd probably say, is a bit more useful. I mean, having another party member with a steal command. I intend to have 2 to begin with through my notes, but Yuna is not one of them. So yeah, I don't know, I mean, having a third one could be useful, but I don't know, I just find it to be a bit overkill. So yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to the level 2 key lock, or the level 2 key sphere. And I mean, the usability could be useful as well. But I figure if you're gonna unlock this, you may as well get both of them. But yeah, you know, especially considering Yuna's half Albed, having her being able to use the Albed potions would be nice as well. But yeah, like I said, I don't intend on teaching Yuna the steal command. So yeah, at least during the game itself. So yeah. Let's continue on here and just move her along. And for those that got the special sphere, you already know who the second person I'm going to teach the steal command to is, and that is Kamari. So yeah, he'll eventually be getting it. But yeah. Right, and Riku, and Orin, there we go. Alright, let's get strength +4 for him. Wow, nice. And let's unlock this level 1 lock here, and there we go. We'll just continue on as need be. Alright, Lulu, let's move her back to the main path here and get her ready to start collecting her level 3 elemental spells. So, yeah. Awesome. Alright, I think that's it. Yep, let's get our orientation all figured out there. Alright, and equipment. That's fine. Let's get Riku back on the Soldier's Targe. Let's get Yuna on the Red Ring. On the Fireball for Waka, and that's fine. Fireblade for Orin, and the Serene Bracer for a bit more HP, and Lulu's A-OK as usual. Alright, now overdrives. I've got in my notes to make sure Lulu's overdrive gauge is charged by the time we get back there. However, I'm actually not going to use it for a rather significant reason once we get there. So just heads up there. It is a good idea to charge it up anyway. You know, just like as I mentioned before, it's just good to have it ready for whenever we do need it, kind of thing. So yeah, it's a good opportunity because yeah, we will have fights leading up there. You run into the same enemies we fought when we first got to Bevelle, so like the warrior monks with the guns and the flamethrowers, as well as the mechs, the 2 different mechs, the YKT-63, the one that can literally kick a party member out of the battle, and then there's the YAT-99s, which have the cannons on their arms. Yeah, they're here as well, so yeah. Next up, we actually want to... Ooh, speaking of overdrives, Aeons. Obviously, we used up Valifors, Shivas, and Bahamut's, and this could be an opportunity to recharge their overdrive gauges. We won't need it really, but I figured, what the heck, we can. We can do it pretty quick as well, considering how much damage the mechs do. The one thing is that, preferably, if you're going to charge them along here, you want to do it against the warrior monks. They can be a bit annoying as far as the flamethrower guys go, because it can take so long for them to do their attack. But it just means, I mean, the battle will take a bit longer, but you should be able to, they do little enough damage where you could boost the Aeons and get all 3 of them, their overdrives, recharged by the end of the battle without worrying too much. However, if you end up doing this, trying to charge their overdrive gauges against the mechs, I would recommend 1, killing off all of them except for 1, and even then, stay away from boost as much as possible. Simply because if you boost Valifor and Shiva against the mech, especially the one with the most notably the one with the cannons, they can one-shot both Shiva and Valifor with boost. So yeah, stay away from boost with them. Bahamut, on the other hand, because he doesn't have the ability to heal himself in battle, you'd pretty much, the only option you'd have would be to either cast a magic spell on himself to reduce his HP and then to absorb the impact of the first shot. But even then, I'm not even sure if you would be able to get the full overdrive gauge charged up by the end of the battle without risking Bahamut's life. So yeah, he doesn't have the ability to heal himself, so I'd probably say try to stay, like I said, try to stay with the warrior monks to recharge, but you may not have the option. So just thought I'd mention that. Just if you end up only being able to fight the mechs, bring in Bahamut, have him absorb 1 hit with boost, and then just dismiss him and deal with the charging up the remainder of his overdrive gauge later. So yeah, but you might have noticed that I said Bahamut doesn't have the ability to heal himself. Well, Valifor doesn't have the ability to heal herself in battle either, but we can fix that. And you could probably do this with Bahamut instead of Valifor, but I figure Valifor is probably a bit more pressing as far as needing it, and this is what those 99 high potions are for, to teach her the cure ability. And I believe Valifor should be fast enough versus the mechs to be able to fire off 2 cures after each of its attacks. So yeah, just a heads up there, you'd probably have to do that after 1 shot. So yeah. And Ifrit as well. Probably not as important, but still important enough. And this is what we got those 2 bomb cores for, and to teach him the Fira spell, which means now all 3, Ifrit, Izian, and Shiva, all 3 of our elemental Aeons, have the ability to heal themselves with the level 2 elemental spells. So yeah. Alright, and as far as Bahamut goes, as far as healing himself in battle, we'll have to take care of that at another time, should the opportunity arise. So yeah. Alright, so I think that's about it. And barely saw him here, but Owaka's here too.
You're quite popular these days, eh? Anything you want, I've got it.
I'm not sure popular is the right word, but anyways, we appreciate that. Yeah, so he's got the, I guess he gets a quote-unquote standard fare as far as items go, so yeah.
Trader or no, Lady Yuna's always been a friend to Owaka.
Appreciate that. But anyways, let's heal up, and let's head back. Alright, I just charged up Valifor and Shiva's overdrives there. I'm gonna hold off on Bahamut, and maybe we'll get the warrior monks next time. If not, no worries. Okay, I just ran into a bunch of mechs again, so I just had Bahamut come in, take a hit, and leave. So, yeah. Alright, did use boost with him though, so I think his overdrive is like 70% charged or something like that, but yeah, didn't want to risk him dying, with the next shot, so yeah. Alright, we're back up here. Let's double check our equipment. Alright, formation first, I guess. We all know how important that is. Alright, Titus, Sonic Steel, Soft Shield, that's fine. So now let's put her back on the Soft Charge. Wisdom, Soft Ring, notice a pattern here. Yeah, equip Stone Protection. Alright, and let's get him on the Shimmering Blade. And Soft Bracer. And Lulu is... well, she doesn't have anything protects against soft, but it's more of a precautionary thing, considering what I have planned, so yeah, alright, we can probably do a bit more of this stuff. Get the feeling we may need this. Strength +2 for Titus. Get some MP for Riku. That's more agility and evasion for Yuna. Waka, some more HP. Orin, let's move him up. And Lulu, she can learn Waterga, or Waterga, if you will. Alrighty, looks like we're all set. Let's heal up. Let's go. Of course, we get into a battle right away. Alright. Did heal a little bit, but yeah, didn't bother healing everybody up. Don't think we should need it this battle. Alright, here we go. Seymour, or at least we can remedy that now if we need to. But anyways, Seymour Natus. 36,000 HP, need to do 3,500 damage to overkill, not resistant to physical attacks or magic attacks. No elemental affinities. It does have an accuracy of 100, so any physical attacks that come from him, which I don't think there are many, if any, chances are you're not going to be dodging them, so yeah. Immune to sleep, silence, darkness, petrification, slow, zombie, threaten, death, doom, demi, delay attacks, eject, so Oran's shooting star would be an example of that, and magic break, armor break, and mental break. Immune to all of those. 50% resistant to poison, and not resistant at all to provoke. Guess what we're using. And as you can see there, he does cast elemental magic and break and flare. So yeah. Next up is the Mortabody. 4,000 HP. I don't believe this thing can actually be killed. So heads up there. Somewhat resistant to physical attacks. Not overly, but still. It's about 33% faster than Seymour is as well, so heads up there. Again, 100% or 100 accuracy stat, so yeah, again, chances you're not going to be able to dodge. No elemental affinities, immune to sleep, silence, darkness, poison, petrification, slow, zombie, threaten, death, provoke, doom. Can't use any distillers on him. Immune to eject, immune to magic break and mental break. 50% resistant to armor break, though, so there's an option there if you so choose. But, yeah, like I said, I don't think this thing can actually be killed, so it's kind of a focus on Seymour, put it bluntly. Anyways, alright, so first up, we actually do have trigger commands here to talk, but first, let's actually get Seymour's attention by provoking him. But yeah, the last battle between the Save Sphere and here was just a battle with two Warrior Monks and the YKT-63. I did not summon Bahamut to try and finish charging his overdrive gauge, just a heads up there. Alright, next up, let's bring in... actually, no, Yuna's fine right here. Let's cast Reflect on Tidus. Keep in mind, we're casting Reflect on Tidus, which means the only way we have of healing him now is with items, so keep that in mind. Next up, no, we want to leave Tidus in here, we might as well just have him attack. Actually, we can probably talk to him. Yeah, I suppose we could do that. Get a stat boost from it, I guess. Now, this strategy isn't foolproof as far as, you know, not being or absorbing all of the damage with Tidus, but yeah, it is. It gets the attention of the attacks that matter most notably break and flare. So yeah. All right, next up, let's bring in Riku. Never steal, because you can get 2 to 3 Tetra Elementals, which will come in handy. So I definitely recommend getting those. And we may as well have Yuna talk to Seymour while we're at it.
It is good to see you again, Lady Yuna, but you don't seem pleased.
I'll only be pleased when you're gone to the far plane.
And she gets a +10 boost to her magic defense. Huzzah. Right, and yeah, might as well have Tidus talk.
So, you too seek freedom from this painful life?
You talk too much, Seymour.
And Tidus gets a +10 to his strength. Alright. Next up, let's bring in Waka. Let's have him attack. Ooh, nice crit. And yeah, when he drops below a certain level of HP, he casts Protect. So essentially, physical attacks are pretty much useless now, despite the stat boosts. Alright, let's bring in Orin. Let's have him attack. Him attack? No, just talk.
Although he was not the man I once knew, Keenock was still my friend, Seymour. You will pay for his death!
And Orin gets a +10 to his strength as well. Alright. Alright, I might as well switch Tidus over the Brotherhood for the sake of the sensor ability. And yeah, might as well attack just to see what kind of damage we do. Wow, that's actually pretty decent. Not enough to overkill him though, so yeah. We're gonna have to go with the good old duo of Kimahri and Lulu. Alright, so Kimahri, let's just have him defend for now, I guess. And yeah, that's one of the big reasons why having all the break spells go toward a reflected Tidus is that, yeah, the Shattering Claw will shatter whoever's petrified, so yeah. Right, and Tidus just, actually, let's have him haste Kimahri here. Do not use Haska. It will trigger an ability from Mortar Body that will straight up, do magic damage to the entire party and will dispel the entire party. So do not use do not put Haska on everybody. So yeah, Kimahri just have to defend against, bring in Lulu. And let's start focusing the two of them. So there we go. You can haste Lulu as well, I believe, but I don't think we should need to worry about that. Alright, there's 2. Now, while I'm doing this, I mentioned about, getting Lulu's overdrive card charged up. So I was originally planning on using it for this battle, but I've been having mixed results with overkilling Seymour with her overdrive for some reason. So I'm going to use Kimahri's overdrive instead. I get better, more consistent results with it. So I don't know why that's the case, but it just is. Yeah, let's haste Lulu, why not? Alright, this is number 4. And number 5. Alright. Got our mages hasted. Let's go to town. Now, as you no doubt saw, Seymour does have the ability to cast Flare. Well, you gotta get him to a certain point first. And because he's going to be casting a Tidus, it's going to be reflecting. And it does do a hefty amount of damage to Seymour. So you kind of want to time your attacks. Let's have Tidus defend, I guess. May want to think about healing him at some point, I guess. I'm going to try and knock him down to about 10,000 HP. And then see what happens. And here comes Flare. How much damage does it do? 2,400 damage. Alright, so one thing else about the Mortar Body as well is that it will start to heal Seymour when his HP gets too low. So, yeah. I got 8132. I'm expecting Mortar Body to heal. And that's how much it heals. Alright, so I'm going to try and drop this guy drop Seymour below 4,500 HP, and then I'm going to try to unleash Kimahri's overdrive. So, let's see if Lulu and Kimahri can handle that. 2,700. It should be okay. I may want to... Yeah, let's attack, just in case. Whoa, that did a lot of damage. Thera, and then have Kimahri unleash. Let's keep up with the fire and use Fire Breath. And overkill. Aqua Breath is a bit stronger, but I felt the fire was appropriate. And apparently strong enough too. And we got 4 level 2 key spheres, so obviously that's from the overkill, so normally he drops 2 of them.
We escaped with our skins intact, but Yuna lost something. I could already tell her faith was shaken. Yevon had betrayed her. I felt like I should do or say something, anything. But nothing came. I was just as lost as she was. And then...
Well?
We're all clear. We will have to avoid Bevelle in the future. Yuna,
Said she wanted to be alone.
of course.
I guess we'll just wait for Yuna. Maybe she's got an idea of what to do next. I guess we'll just have to wait and see and figure out what that might be next time. This is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like. Liking the video makes it easier for other people to find the video so that they can watch it and enjoy it as well. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to hit subscribe and enable notifications so that you can be notified when I upload the next video. And should you know of any friends, family, anybody else you think might enjoy this series as well, feel free to share the playlist with them. The link to that is in the video description. And if you're interested in keeping up to any channel updates themselves, you can always check my feed or follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/intrepid83. The link to that is in the video description as well, and as always, comments are welcome. Just please keep them spoiler-free and speculation-free for those who have yet to experience this game and its story, and we thank you for your consideration for those people. Alright, this is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, be blessed, and have a good one.